Hello friends. Welcome to a new series I have begun which will mainly focus on providing helpful tips and tricks for the monkey game we all play. This won't be a weekly occurrence, but I aim to cover most areas of the game over time and hopefully help those who are keen to understand and learn more about the game. This episode will focus on research, and with Glacier Land around the corner, mainly T6 research and what to focus on. Let's get into the video. So, friends, most of us have been playing for over a year now and understand the most basic concepts of the game. One of the most important areas of the game is research, and that all goes down here in the research lab. Before we go into the lab, there are a few key things to note. The game utilizes buffs for everything, so even research has many buffs and ways to reduce time. Here are a few ways. Firstly, let's jump into our relic booth displays over here. As you can see, you are able to set up display booths. What this means is that all relics have a base buff. You can see at the top of this relic that this buff is its primary one. This buff will always be active after obtaining the relic. Now, this was an epic relic that I have upgraded to legendary, so don't be alarmed if your one is purple. This is why the primary buff has not changed and remains at 3% for each level. However, as you can see below, there are display buffs. And these increase with each upgrade of the relic. Once this relic reaches 5-star legendary, it will provide a 9% display buff to research speed. And for this reason, you always want to have a display booth set of relics which are not battle orientated and focus on things like research speed, training speed, and building speed. Each time you want to begin a task like training or research, you simply activate this booth display set and the buffs are not active. As you can see, my research and training display set is primarily these types of relics which help me in those aspects. Another buff you can make use of are the Overlord buffs and seals. As you can see, here you can utilize your Overlord when beginning a long research and ask them to activate a planet buff or grant you the seal for research. This will further decrease research times. Now let's head on over to the lab. In the lab there are 4 different types of research at the moment. Civil research helps you with things like gathering resources, your building and research speed, and other things. The study of mathematics and mathematics 2 is vital to complete for the added research speed buffs they provide. Electronic research lets you research a vast number of things and provides many buffs. This research does not use resources and rather uses batteries to complete. You obtain batteries primarily through convoys and other small events. Now, military research is where it gets interesting. Here you will find the various troop types up to T5. In regards to T5, most of you should have unlocked it by now, but if you haven't, the path is simple but takes some time. For the T5 you want to unlock, you need both attack and defense researches to reach level 10. The overall troop health research should also reach 10, and finally, for pilots and hitters the attack of troops needs to be level 10. And for shooters and wall breakers the defensive troops to 10. Please note that all T5 troops have to be unlocked to unlock a T6 troop. Now let's move on to weapons technology research, or T6 research. Before we focus on T6 troops, I advise these 2 researches be completed. The Glacier Land only comes once every 6 months and there is only so much new capsules we can stock up on. This is why we want to increase the lab's output and regeneration speed of capsules. This will help obtain more capsules over shorter periods of time. You can also decrease the food and iron required to produce these capsules with this research, and these 2 branches are beneficial in the long term. Seeing as T6 is the new hype, here is the quickest and easiest route to unlock them. This first column needs to be maxed 5 out of 5. Stardust Bombs needs to be level 7. This column also needs to be maxed 5 out of 5. United We Stand and Interstellar Travel level 7, Base Warrior level 7. Now, for these 2 columns I suggest you research every single one to level 4. Now after doing this, the troop you want to unlock, let's say T6 pilots, you have to take both their researches to max 10 out of 10. The others can all be left at 4 for now. Then you want to research Spacewalk to level 6. And now congratulations, you have unlocked a T6 troop and can begin the research. This is the easiest and direct route to unlocking a T6 troop. Then I suggest focusing on maxing out the rest of the buffs and these last ones, which provide a great boost against other players. I will attach an image of the capsule requirements for the complete research. Feel free to pause or find a download link in the description. And there you have it, friends. The easiest route to unlocking T6. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you have any suggestions or recommendations for the next videos in this series, also drop a comment. And if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe.